Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to Safety Plus Training International. I hope that you and your all family members are safe in this corona pandemic. The purpose of this session is to aware you how to protect yourself from corona. Starting with its definition, I hope you are all familiar with its definition that it's an infectious disease caused by coronavirus. It was originated from Wuhan province, China, where it infected almost 80,000 plus people and 3,000 plus deaths. It gradually spread all over the world, and nowadays it has infected almost 4 million plus people with 280,000 plus deaths. The most infected country nowadays is USA, where they have almost 1.36 million infected people, followed by Spain, England, Italy, Iran, Turkey. Symptoms of COVID-19. The symptoms are divided in two stages. The first is initial stage, and after some time it converts into the severe symptoms. Initial stage, the infected one may experience the runny nose, sneezing, cough, sore throat, high body temperature, and breathing difficulties. And with some times, it converts into severe symptoms. He may face in the high fever, pneumonia, diarrhea, sometimes the kidney failure, and severe breathing difficulties. Asymptomatic people. These are those people who don't have the symptoms, or they don't have the visible symptoms. And this is because due to the very first stages of this disease. But still, it can be detected through tests. How it spreads? Coronavirus basically spread from person to person through respiratory droplets. And these respiratory droplets are produced when the infected one sneezes, cough, or blow his nose, or touch a surface or object. How to prevent yourself? Remember, there are no antibiotics which can work against coronavirus. Scientists all over the world are working hard to produce its vaccine. Some are in the initial phase, some are in development, and some have tested on human beings. They believe that they will have the vaccine by end of this year, 2020. But what we will do in case of no vaccine till December 2020? There are few safety measures which we have to adopt to protect ourselves and our families from corona. The first one is wash your hands with an alcohol-based sanitizer or with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Do not visit the crowded places. In case if you visit, keep at least 1 meter distance from everyone. And if you see a person who is coughing or sneeze, don't go nearby him. Try your best not touch your eyes and nose and your mouth before washing your hands. Make sure that your mouth and nose are fully covered when you are cough or sneeze. In case if you have high fever or you have difficulty in breathing, seek medical attention immediately. You must also follow the directions of your national or local health authorities. Then how to protect yourself in case of visit to the infected areas, or in case you are infected, what you have to do. The first one is stay at home. If you do not feel well, even if you feel mild symptoms such as headaches, slight fever, and a runny nose, don't go out from your home. If there is some urgency for going out, for example, to buy some food or some other medical supplies, make sure that you wear a proper mask. To minimize the risk of infecting others, do not visit the crowded areas. Number 3, if you have difficulty in breathing or you are experiencing a very high fever, immediately call your medical advisor and seek his and medical advice as soon as possible. You must also share your travel history with the local authorities, and especially of those countries which have reported cases. You must also follow the directions of your local authorities. If they have implemented the lockdown or if they have implemented the curfew, you must strictly follow their rules. Then the very important topic is how to use a mask. Make sure that before using or before wearing a mask, wash your hand with alcohol-based disinfectant or with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Make sure that your mouth and nose are fully covered with the mask and it's firmly pressed against your face. Do not touch the mask when you are wearing it. In case you touch it, wash your hand immediately. Replace your mask as soon as it gets wet. Or if it's a disposable mask, don't reuse it. Make sure that you remove your mask from behind. In case you touch it from your front, make sure you wash your hands with this disinfectant or with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Risk communication. This topic is basically for the employer who have a number of employees working in his company. So it's his basic responsibility to keep them safe and to keep them aware of this coronavirus. The high management must circulate a circular. He must instruct all the employees to safeguard themselves, visitors, and consumers by raising awareness about hand and respiratory hygiene. They must provide them with the personal protective equipment like the mask, hand gloves, etc. They must also circulate a bulletin which may show the symptoms and how the coronavirus spreads and what are the precautionary measures. The employer must also circulate the posters and pictures with clear and loud message to aware the people regarding the safety measures. He must also share the fundamental information on his company website and then he can also publish through social media to the clients. The employer must arrange the special awareness sessions to aware the employers about the spreading of coronavirus, and he must also make sure to aware the people to avoid the handshakings, hugs, physical contacts, in addition to hand and respiratory hygienes. They must also develop videos which can be displayed on the LEDs and digital signages. Thank you. This was a short awareness session regarding coronavirus. We hope that it will end soon. Take extra care. Stay safe. Thank you.